What up, what up, what up? It's your boy J ReeL at the Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop. You already know how we do it, man. I always say this, you know how we do it, man, because they know how we do it. You know what I mean? It's the Real Hip Hop Show, where everything is hip hop and everything is hip hop. Well, y'all know what I mean. I say this shit 1,000 times. It's the Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop. Now, speaking of everything is hip hop, you know what I'm saying? I got my homie up in it. Can I call you D-Dub, homie? D-Dub.
That's what it do, D-Dub. I think that.
You know what I mean? The homie D.Wynn Legacy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call him D-Dub, though. That's what I'm going to call him. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
What's good, my guy?
Just chilling, man. I was in the lab in here just cleaning up, getting things set. Trying to get ready for 2020, man, you know?
Oh, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But, for those that don't know, you know what I'm saying? This right here, man, you know what I'm saying? This is my man's. You know what I mean? I know, like, we just really, you know what I'm saying, kicked it off and really just met and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we got a hip-hop bond. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
we got a hip-hop bond, man. Hip-hop bonds people, man. That's real.
So let me tell you, DJ, bro. When I first came across your station, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't happen often, but when that intro came in, I knew I was home, brother.
Oh, that's what's up, man. It good.
And then I was like, wow, okay, this is what's up. You know what I mean?
You damn right. Like I said, you feel like you're home, man. Keep your shoes off, relax your feet. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's how we got to do it, man. You know what I mean? Now, to those that don't know who my homeboy is, you know what I'm saying? Now, again, you know what I'm saying? This is his first time being on my show. And remember, I said the first time being on my show, not the last. You know what I'm saying? So, D.Wynn, you know what I mean? Let them know what's up with you, man. Who you is and all that, man.
Well, I'm D.Wynn Legacy. I'm originally from Wilmington, Delaware, here on the East Coast. I started here on Anchor a couple of years ago. Really new to podcasting. Didn't really know what I was doing. And you look like, if you listen to my starting out episodes, yeah. I mean, to me, it was like garbage. I was just starting out, you know. I just pretty much progressed and grew over time and just try to get better. But my main concept is just dealing with the overall culture of our black people and family and getting back to the standard and the code of, setting up generational wealth and just building for the future. We kind of lost that. I want to get back into that, you know?
No doubt. No, that's what's up, because I think we need more of that. You know what I mean? Right. Like we need that. You feel me? Because I think that, especially like with my show, you know what I'm saying? Like, people think my show is just about like rap and hip hop, but they don't understand that hip hop, you know what I mean, is a reflection of life. You feel me?
Right. It's part of our culture, and it's something that we've created, and it's a very important part to what we do. And like you said, you know, hip hop branches out to so many different aspects in life, and it's not just about music.
Indeed.
People have to understand that, you know.
Indeed, true indeed. That's why I try to explain to people, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop. Now this is my interpretation, okay? You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is the culture. You feel what I'm saying? And rap is the music of the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's my interpretation of it. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Again, now with your podcast, again, you like to talk about, you know what I'm saying, things that's going on in our community and things that we need to know, and you keep us informed. Now, break down what you keep informed to our people.
Well, to make sure that we have an understanding of where we came from, and like for me, I have a real issue with how the structure of the family has been broken down.
Indeed,
right?
Indeed.
And we can actually relate that to hip hop. Look how hip hop has been broken down. And it kind of relates to the same type of concept of what's been happening to us.
True indeed.
Everything has been, watered down. It's been deteriorating, and it's just been broken up. Not only has hip hop been broken up, but our families have been broken up.
True indeed.
So we gotta restore that essence back into, our families. We gotta restore that essence back into our music just as well.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know what I mean? I completely agree. You know what I'm saying with what you're saying, because I think personally, not blaming it on hip hop. Okay, I gotta say that first. You feel what I'm saying? But do you feel as if, and let's just be honest. Now, this is the real hip hop show. You can curse and say fuck, bitch, and whatever.
We're gonna bring it. Yeah, go ahead. We're gonna bring it.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. But what I'm saying is, right, like with hip hop, do you feel as if hip hop plays a part in that? You feel me?
Well, when I heard you do the interview with King C's, right? That's his name, right?
Yeah. Shout out to King C's.
That brought me to a place where, see, when you come across a lot of people that have this discussion, right?
Yeah.
They don't want to talk about it, right? Because it's very sensitive to a lot of people.
True.
Because when you start talking about these current artists that are out here now, you know, everybody is so overly emotional. And they don't want to face the facts of that, you know, this current music is doing some very tremendous damage to our young people. And they don't want to face that.
Facts. So
when I heard the conversation with you and King C's, I said, see, this is how I know I'm in the right place. Because when you run across especially two men are having that type of conversation, you know what? We need to have more of these conversations with each other. And we need to bring it to the forefront. Because the path that we're going down is very destructive now.
True indeed. And I completely agree with that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked you that. You feel what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like, I think it was like I'm going to be honest. It was one of those memes. And I ain't going to lie, I don't really trust the memes too much. But my point is, you know what I mean? It was kind of like KRS-One was pretty much like, the same way, you know what I'm saying, hip-hop can, I guess, downgrade our people. It can also uplift our people. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It was on to go with it. I wanted to speak on some of in regards to that.
Speak on it.
Like for instance, when you hear people say, like when this first started happening, you heard a lot of people talk about, well, you know, you have a choice of which you can listen to, right?
Right.
Like for instance, when we started all these streaming services, I heard a lot of people saying, well, you know, the internet is so open, you can't complain about that. You know, you can't blame your the hip hop for having the kids go in a different direction because you have that choice to go listen to what you want. But nobody wanted to face the fact that, okay, all these places like the radio stations and, you know, just the places where we normally listen to, like you're in a car or whatever, this is where we're being bombarded. So you can't say, you know, they have control of that industry. So we're going to get repetitions of that all day long. So you can't say it's not going to have a direct effect on our people. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. And you know what? I tell people that a lot. You know what I mean? And, you know, with us hip hop heads, as they call us, you know what I mean? I try to tell them like the same exact thing. I'm like, you got to realize. Now, I'm speaking from my personal experience. This is the reason why, you feel me? This is why I say what I say, because this is my personal experience. When I take myself back to when I was 16, 17 years old, listening to certain rappers, and I felt like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? And it made me, not that they made me do anything. You understand what I'm saying? But when you listening to them that much, you feel like, hell yeah, that's how I got to handle it.
Right. Because a lot of stuff we used to listen to, like I'm an old head, ReeL. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
I grew up in the era. I went from when it was pop music, and then when it transitioned over to rap music. So I got a different genre. You know, I was listening to a lot of people laugh when I tell them this, but I went from the Pat Benatar and Duran and all these different pop culture groups, because we used to listen to this when I was on the bus going on the way to school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then we transitioned over into rap music. You know, when the Sugar Hill Gang came out and Kool Herc and everything. And yes, the music had a positive message to it. Do we have negative stuff in our music? Yes.
Yeah.
But we have more of a positive influence on our music. And the thing about our music, we told stories in our music. You just don't see that anymore, you know?
True. I don't think that we see, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, I feel like they tell stories. Well, not that much, but my point, yeah, I mean, like some rappers, some of these, I guess you could call them these new rappers. I don't know what to call them, but my point is, you know what I mean? Like some of them, they try to tell a story of like the person from the hood and in the grind and the struggle, but they never tell, like they talk about selling dope, but they never talk about going to prison. You know what I mean? They never talk about your kids, you know what I mean? How the kids feel about they dads in jail for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no balance.
Right. And like I said, we had our negative things back then too, but we had more of a positive influence on our music because we actually had different eras of music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like for instance, you know, you talk about, you know, the KRS-One, you know, Queen Latifah, Poor Righteous Teacher. We did have like in the 90s, you know, it was really all about culture and positive messaging.
Right.
And I'm really concerned will we ever go back to that point where we will actually have a transition, because it's supposed to go on cycles. That thing's supposed to come back around for us. And I'm worried, is it ever going to come back around for us? You know what I'm saying? You know what?
But you know what? If you like, and I know you listen to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? So I believe slowly, but surely it's coming back around. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got artists like J. Cole, of course. You know what I mean? I'm from North Carolina. I gotta always say J. Cole. But when you got artists like J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar, and it's so cliche to say their names now, but you know, artists like that. You feel what I'm saying? And
how many can you name? You know what I'm saying?
And that's true.
It's funny you say that. How many can you name that's going to have a stronghold on making this transition back to where we needed to be? You know what I mean?
No, that's true. You completely right.
You just named two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like how many others can we name?
Now, my question to you is like, I mentioned to you in that message I sent to you, like I used to try to escape, right, and go to underground hip hop, right?
Yeah.
I can't go there no more. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, so, I know exactly what you mean.
When you talk about underground, I mean you can't even mention underground hip hop no more because where you going to go?
True indeed.
I've been searching online for a minute now, and I even went overseas to Europe. Usually, when you go to the London Underground, now I'm hearing a lot of neo soul, which is cool.
Yeah,
but even that's being suppressed. You know what I'm saying? So where would we go to really hear some real hip hop underground music? You know what I mean?
To the ReeL Hip Hop Show.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's where we gonna go. Yeah, I mean that's where we gonna go.
That's what I told you. I went to the station. I was like, breath of fresh air. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because it's just hard to come by nowadays, man. You know?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean, and that's and to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying, which is another reason. You feel me? Why I made this platform and made the podcast that I have. You know what I mean? It's because you're not the only person that feel like that. Like I feel like that. And you know what's crazy is people think that quote old heads feel like that, but a lot of young cats feel the same way. Like they want to hear some real rap.
Yeah. I forgot the young boy's name, but I used to watch him on YouTube. I forgot his name, but if I ever remembered, I'll hit him up on you. But he would like evaluate people. He got a YouTube page. And he will have people send in what they want him to listen to, or what he'll give them a request like, "What you want me to listen to?" And he'll rate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was shocked because he's like in his late 20s. You know what I mean? And he would listen to certain stuff, and he loved it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, there are some young people out here who actually want to hear some real shit. You know?
Yeah, because I feel like, personally, you know what I'm saying. Now, again, I say this a lot, and I say this a lot on my show. These are the opinions of me and whoever my guest is. You can have your opinion. Anybody can have their opinion, because you know how it go. Well, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Blah blah blah. You know how that is. You know, because hip hop, it's like hip hop and politics and religion damn near go in the same category. You know what I mean?
Right. People get real sensitive when you talk about those categories.
Oh
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Oh yeah. But when I'm saying, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I hear it a lot though. I always hear people say, "Well, you know, it's 2019. What's wrong with you?"
Oh
you
God,
know
I hate when people say that. I hate that shit.
I know you ain't the only one, man.
And
you know,
I hate it because they act like. Let's be real. They act like real hip hop doesn't exist anymore. It does. Stop listening to your fucking radio. You feel me?
Exactly. And when I saw when the problem was starting, when they started to mix the genres, when they started that hip hop R&B.
Oh my God! Well, I was just talking about that with my homeboy, but go ahead.
Like, we in trouble. I said, we're in trouble. Here it comes. You know what I mean? Here it comes. It slowly killed off underground hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
True indeed. Because like they took, you remember, and I know you remember, when hip hop and R&B were two different genres.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And now go ahead.
So look at some of your, like, you look at most of your music list now. That even annoys me. You know, you'll see it's always R&B / hip hop.
Yeah.
You'll see hip hop. What's the other category? You'll see another category. You don't never see underground hip hop.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's true. That's very true. You know what's crazy is if you do type in or look for underground hip hop on Spotify or whatever that you like to listen to, it'll still bring up mainstream artists. What the fuck is that about?
Exactly. They have sugar-coated it over the top. That's the category. They really think that's underground. Really?
You know what? Speaking of underground hip hop, now I have my opinion on underground hip hop, and I tell people my opinion all the time. But I like for people to say their opinion. Explain to people, in your opinion, the difference between underground and mainstream.
Wow, that's a heavy debate, Jerry.
Hey, speak on it. Speak on it.
Like for me, rap was, and a lot of people kill me when I say this.
Say it.
I'm gonna use this as an example. Like, rap to me is Will Smith, right?
Okay.
Underground is like Gangstar to me. You know what I mean?
Indeed. No, I know exactly what you mean. Hell yeah, I know exactly what you mean, man, because I got an interview with Crumb Snatcher from Gangstar coming up, you know what I'm saying, November 11th.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, put it in this right category. There's a difference between rapping and underground hip-hop is more lyrical beats that are just
real and raw.
Out of your mind, you know what I mean? You hear the difference, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know the difference, because like you just said, you know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing I be trying to tell people. Like you said, Will Smith, we're going to use him for an example, you know what I mean? Like, he can make Welcome to Miami, and it's going to be all on the pop charts and all that bullshit. You feel what I mean? You know what I mean? But real, you know what I'm saying? Underground rap is going to be spoken for me and you. You know what I'm saying? The everyday, you feel me? The everyday guy. You know what I'm, fuck that. That's too clean. The everyday nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's underground shit. Cause nobody wants to listen to what people gotta say from the underground. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you can call me old school if you want, but the thing is crazy is somebody asked me that question before, and I said, well, you know, nowadays they're listening to music that's really on a 6th grade level, right?
True.
Now, when we come from, like, for instance, we used to listen to our music on tape decks, right?
Yeah.
When you literally when you hear somebody kick some lyrics, and you literally got to hit the SOL, what did he just say? And you got to rewind that because you're trying to memorize what they kicked them, right?
Hell
and you
yeah.
got to rewind that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially if they said some dope shit.
Yeah, they just be so dope, man. You got to play that shit 3 or 4 times. Like, yo, what did he just say?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You don't hear it no more. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah.
So.
No, I agree with you, man. It's you know what? It's so fucked up because I just had this conversation in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, I ain't gonna say in a sense. It was the same conversation. With the homie Young Shy, Shy that I just did. You know what I'm saying, on the podcast, and I was asking him about the generational gap. You feel me?
Right.
How do you feel about the generational gap?
Well, the crazy thing about it is that I deal with it every day with my son, you know?
Oh, yeah, me too.
And, I mean, he's listening to this current music, and it's real hard for me to just sit back and just analyze what he's listening to, try to relate to what he's listening to, and try to get on that level of what he's listening to.
Yeah.
But it's so disturbing. I can't do it, man. I really can't do it. But I gotta let him go because is part of his generation. All I can do is try to navigate him as best I can.
Right.
I mean, I can't, because crazy part about it, like you said, when he hears what I play, he be like, "Yo, Daddy, I like that." You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
that's what I need to work with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just try to balance it out for him, because the generations is like, they're on some different shit right now, man. And I mean, it's scary, but we just got to find a way to navigate through it, you know?
Yeah, and I feel you, because, you know what I mean, my son, you know what I mean, he's a freshman in college, you know what I mean, and...
Okay.
Yeah, and his favorite rapper is Lil Uzi Vert. Now, I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean, especially with him being a freshman in college and all of that, you know, high school, then college, of course. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yo, I'm saying, Dad, like, you gotta check this out, though. You gotta listen to it. And I was at first, I mean, fuck that shit. That shit is garbage. I don't want to hear that shit. It's not rap. It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think us, what they call us old heads, you know what I'm saying? We gotta at least, I'm gonna say this, we gotta at least try to check him out.
Right. Right. Because what was that? Like that track a lot. I didn't know that was J. Cole on that track. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But I didn't even give it a chance or even liked it until I knew J. Cole was on.
Yeah, cause let's be real. If 21 Savage would have did that song by himself, then nobody would have really gave a fuck.
And it's like, I was like, wow. I had to sit there and listen to it for a minute, you know, just to relate to it. You know what I'm saying? I had to sit there and listen to it real thoroughly. It's okay. I get it now. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
we can't completely block it out. We gotta, like you said, we gotta give it a chance to listen to it. But
yeah,
it's hard, ReeL. It's hard.
Oh, I know. Well, let me ask you this. While we're on the subject, and then we're gonna move on from it. But okay. As far as these young cats go, now I understand, because like, we probably the same on this. I know we don't listen to like 21 Savage on the regular or nothing, but as far as like the younger generation rappers go, like, are there any of them that you can say is okay or dope? You know what I mean? I know. Try. Just try.
Question. You know what I mean? I can't.
I know, right? It's kind of hard to answer that question, right?
It's real hard, man. I would actually have to get on the phone with you right now and
listen. No, I feel you. No, I feel you. And matter of fact, just for the people that be listening, you know what I'm saying? Where you from exactly? I'm gonna tell you why I asked you that in a minute.
I'm from the East Coast, Wilmington, Delaware. I'm between Philly and Baltimore.
Okay, now with you being, because okay, I'm in North Carolina, as you know, right?
Uh-huh.
And we would consider, you know what I'm saying, where you from up north, right? And y'all would consider where we from down south, right?
Right. I know where you're going. This is lovely. Go ahead.
So you already know what I'm going at, so go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. You already know where I'm going.
I hope I'm right, because I kind of was battling with this for a little while, because, see, Delaware was kind of holding everything off for a long period of time, for almost 20 years, right?
Yeah.
East Coast hip-hop was coming out of New York.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then we had the Southern things happening. We had the, what do they call it, Crunk. Remember when Crunk was out and all that?
I hated that shit.
It didn't even get up into Baltimore for a long time.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, the floodgates opened up.
Mm.
And when I thought that New York would never be infiltrated, I never thought Philly would be infiltrated.
Mm-hmm.
They all got infiltrated.
Yeah, they did. It's the truth.
You know what I'm saying? And I never thought the East Coast would be in a time now where, okay, we saw when, you know, NWA came out and they were on the other side of the United States.
Yeah.
And we got a taste of all that, you know, gangster rap, stuff of that nature.
Yeah.
But we just got overwhelmed. And New York, Philly, no longer East Coast hip hop anymore.
Yeah, because they sound like they Southern.
Yeah, and that's crazy to me.
Yeah, and you know what? I feel you on that, because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm telling you this from North Carolina now. I can't speak for Atlanta, and I can't speak for everybody. But my point is, I remember a time like when crunk music and shit came out, and niggas was fucking with it down south. right here in North Carolina, but it was a lot of us that was like, yo, this is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I'm saying is, how do you think, or why do you think that it transitioned into like New York and the East Coast, or the, you know what I'm saying, Northeast Coast rather, started doing Southern rap? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it turned into a money thing.
True.
And also to control the minds of the young people.
True.
That's what it really came down to. Because the crazy part about it is, even down where you're at, there had rappers like Superstition, Little Brothers.
Oh yeah, Little Brothers dope.
Even though they're from the South,
yeah.
If you heard their music, you would never know it was because they don't really have an accent in their voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Little Brothers from North Carolina for sure. So shout out Little Brother.
You would think they were New York. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
no,
there's
true.
a different diverse of people everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're right, because you know what I'm saying. Like I remember when, you know what I'm saying, like Little Brother, like with the Listening album, for instance, came out. And I'm from North Carolina, and Little Brother's from North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? You had a Listening out.
Right.
This is when Rhapsody was underground. You feel what I'm saying? And she's still dope. But now we got the baby. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's not to throw us, not throwing shade or knocking it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, in hip hop, because you can listen to West Coast, Midwest, hell, East Coast. Everybody sounds Southern now. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Everybody. Yep. And I J-ReeL, I know where you're going at. And we don't want to be disrespectful because some people take it personal, but what they did was they latched on to it because there's a level of ignorance that came with it.
No, it's true. You're not lying. You're not lying.
They know that. So that's why they're pushing it everywhere, because that's helping them to push that 6th grade level of music out there.
Yeah, you're right, and that's what I be trying to tell people, because not to like you just said, not to be disrespectful, and it's hard to even say what you really want to say, especially nowadays, because every time you say something, everybody gets offended. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But again, this is the Real Hip Hop Show, so if you get offended, then fuck you. You know what I mean? Let's be real, and that's another thing I want to tell you before I keep on going. Say what you feel. Fuck them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck them. They don't like it, so what? I can guarantee you we are not the only ones that feel this way. Okay?
J-ReeL, let me tell you something. Going through all the different, eras of rap and hip-hop, when I used to say to myself, can it get any worse? You know what I'm saying? And it's gotten worse. Because
True.
When I first heard the song Laffy Taffy, remember Laffy Taffy?
Oh, I hated that shit.
That's when I was pissed off back then.
I hated that. I was just talking to my wife about that era earlier, man, about Laffy Taffy and in my white tee, but black tee, Spider-Man, Superman, and all that shit. I hated that shit. I hated it, man.
But I used to say to myself, can it get any worse? And I mean, even though it's not that bad, that song is like, oh my God.
Compared to now, that shit was that shit was bars.
So I got a question for you,
Go ahead.
J-ReeL.
Go ahead.
For instance, I had a discussion with one of my boys from New York about this. Like, we used to love the 808 bass drum, right?
Yeah.
And when we used to use it, it was a way to tease you in the track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that 808 would kick in at a certain point that would intrigue you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But nowadays, every song you hear, they're using that 808 continuously through the whole track. Mm-hmm. And people don't understand of the health effects that actually has on the human body. It actually has a negative effect on the human body.
Break it down.
You really go back to study
break it down.
Music pitch. You know what I'm saying?
Break it down.
It actually hurts you in your lower chakras, man, and people don't understand that. And you don't understand why a lot of people they get tired when they get overwhelmed with that sound on a daily basis.
Yeah,
you feel sluggish. It's actually messing with your inner spirit.
True.
People don't understand that, and I'm trying to teach my son that too. But I'm like, wow. I mean, we used to love it because we used to tease people with it, and it was a certain point in the song that you would, let that 808 kick in. But now it's just too overwhelming for a lot of people, man.
Yeah, but I think that to be honest with you, and this is speaking from a Southern standpoint, okay? Now again, now being from the South does not mean I like all Southern music, does not mean I hate all Northern music. But my point is, being from the South, it went from bass to 808s. You understand what I'm saying? And the South, we've always liked that bass. That's always kind of been a Southern thing. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that's the reason, in a sense, you know what I'm saying, why the 808 is so big. You feel what I'm saying? Because let's just be honest. I mean, I'm gonna just be honest. The South has really, really influenced hip hop for a long time now. And
right.
You know what I mean? And that bass is what we've always liked down here. You know what I'm saying? Which is where you can go back to Luke and all of them. That was that bass. You know what I'm saying? So
no, Jerry, don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. It also in the Southern style, they use it correctly too.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Compared to I'm talking about what we compared to how they're doing it today.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, like a lot of music you may not like nowadays. Do you actually like the beats that go with it?
Do I like the beats?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I don't, because they all sound the same.
I'm not gonna say that in the wrong way, but what I meant was, it's a way that, like, for instance, we can go back to, Luke and them.
Yeah,
it was rocking that out.
Yeah,
that was perfect. It went with the genre. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
but now the beats are like, oh my God, it drives you crazy, man.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I get tired of it. To be honest with you, I'm like, physically and mentally, like, I just be like, oh God, again. You know what I mean?
Well, that's another problem too, is that the repetition of how they're doing it. Okay, we come from an era where, if we actually heard a song on the radio, we actually enjoyed hearing it.
True.
Because we used to rush home to I used to have my tape deck set on record, waiting for that certain thing to come on, because they didn't play it all day long. You had to wait a certain time of the day to try to get it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, very true.
But nowadays, all you got to do is just sit there and wait.
Oh yeah,
you can go from one station to another, and that song will be right there.
Yeah, if it ain't already playing 5 times on the same station.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? That's the truth. I remember one day, I was in the car with my homeboy, and he was playing, like our radio station or whatever. Not going to say their name, but my point is, they was having a, you know what I mean? They was having they was playing, I don't know what they called that segment that they was doing, but they was playing like Future's music, right? And they played like 5 songs back to back. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was I thought the same song was on the whole time.
And that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Yeah, right.
I was like, what the fuck?
They don't sound different, do they?
No.
From song to song, they don't even sound different, do they?
At all.
Exactly. That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
They all sound the same to me.
Yeah. And I think honestly, you know what I'm saying? That's a part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? Especially with, like, because again, I play underground, up and coming, or local, whatever you want to call them, artists, independent artists, music. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, because you've heard my show. You know what I'm saying? Where I play a lot of dopeness, but some of it, I'm not gonna lie to you. I be like, again.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? You could be honest. You could be honest. You know what I mean? Tell me I'm lying.
You're not, man. You're not.
Yeah,
you're not.
It's the truth.
Oh my God.
It's the truth.
Man, it's. Well, I guess that's why sometimes I gotta just I get to the point in the day where I just got to turn everything off just to reset myself, you know?
True indeed. So, okay, well, let me ask you this, because I ain't gonna lie, I know it's hard to, you know what I'm saying, answer like who are the new cats you listen to, but, right. And I'm the same way, you know what I mean? But who do you like to listen to? Just period. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter, old school, new school, doesn't matter.
Well, you know, I got my playlist that I use on, you know, on my phone and on YouTube, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I go, if it's something new that I like for instance, the new Redman, Black in America.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's hot, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Jadakiss, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta go back to some Gangstar.
Yeah.
I gotta go to MF Doom. I gotta go back to some Mos Def. I gotta go back to some Talib Kweli, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to be on that, what was that thing called, that website called? They was kind of doing it hard for a while, but it kind of fell off. What's the name of that?
What it was like what, free download it? Like free download type music?
I used to go on there and listen. They had new hip hop artists that were coming out. Backpack.com was like Backpack or something like that.
Oh yeah. I can't think of the name of it. I know what you're talking about though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just somewhere where you can just hear some real lyrics, man. You know what I mean?
Speaking of lyrics.
Yeah, you know, but I usually go back to the old school. You know, I listen to some old Rakim, Black Moon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, to get my fix, I gotta pretty much go back in time. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you. I feel you completely. And speaking of lyrics, and I ask a lot of people this question because I like to hear everybody's opinion on it. Do lyrics still matter?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Because if you don't make sure you have that level of skill within the music,
yeah.
I mean, what else do you have? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so easy now to produce beats because, you know, we're going into this new wave of technology. They got it now where you don't need a studio no more. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You can go online and get beats from anywhere, or they have these different resources where you can make a beat in 5 minutes.
True. You're not lying.
So you got to have lyrics. You know what I mean? They're making it so convenient so that all you have to do is to concentrate on the lyrics. Yeah.
So do you think there's a difference between lyrics and bars? You know what I mean?
You're going there.
Let's go there, man. Let's go there, man. Let's go there.
Yeah, it is, because how many, and see this, you know what I've always wanted to see, and I'm actually, if I can actually do this, this is what I want to see. I would actually like to have a show, right? Where, just like the underground, what is it, that Backpack joint?
Yeah.
Where you have different people challenging each other.
Yeah. And
you let the people decide who got the lyrics, who's the artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
We need to have something like that. You know what I mean?
I said we could do it. Why not?
We can do that, you know?
Let's do it.
Because a lot of these cats, you know, when you heard about, you know, there's people that's ghostwriting for other people, and now everybody got, you know, you see a lot of people in the studios, they got the cell phone up there and they're kicking lyrics off the cell phone. But, you know, it might be written material that you typed out, but can you go straight off the top of the dome?
Right. No, I feel you. I feel exactly what you're saying. You know what I mean? And I think that it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because when you try to, especially with the younger generation, and it's not to talk down on y'all, I need y'all youngins and younger, so younger, new millennium, whatever the fuck y'all call yourselves now. You know what I mean? I need y'all, you know what I mean? I need them to understand that we're not bashing them. We just trying to school them. You feel me?
Right.
And I think that, like, okay, if you tell, you know what I'm saying, especially the younger generation to spit something, rap, go in, right? I don't think you could put on a trap beat for that. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a very good question, because, damn, that's a very good question.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a very, yeah.
Because if you give them a beat and say rap, spit something, no offense to no producers or rappers, but you can't give them like a 2 Chainz beat and say go in. You gotta give them a Mobb Deep, a RZA, Wu-Tang, a Redman beat, a Biggie beat. You know what I mean? Yep. You gotta give them a, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real.
You're gonna really feel old school. I gotta ask you a question, and I never really understood it.
Go ahead.
What is the trap beat? I don't.
Wow. I've never been asked that question before. But I would say,
trap, you know what I'm saying?
What you say? Because you did say, correct me if I'm wrong. What is a trap beat, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh wow. Okay, I think that a trap beat is full of 808s, full of hi hats. You know, they got those certain kind of snares. You know what I'm talking about? But it's like I'm trying to think. I don't want to disrespect, but fuck disrespect. Like NBA young boy type of beat. You know what I'm saying? That's trap beat. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Like shit like that to me, like in that genre, if you want to call it that. That's a trap beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what I mean? And I just feel like, not that you can't rap. Now follow me. I always say this to people. Not that you can't rap on a trap beat, because in my opinion, which I feel like if you listen to what's going on now, is disrespectful, because T.I. was one of the first ones to really use the word trap and make the trap sound, and he was actually spitting.
Right.
They not doing that now. You feel me? So I think that you know, because think about it, you got your trap sound and your boom bap sound. You know the you know the difference when you hear it. That's what I'm saying.
Then my son got upset with me because I told him, I said, all I hear is run, 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 run.
Yeah.
Run, run, run.
Yeah.
Run, 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 run. That's all I hear.
Yeah.
And you saying like 2 or 3 words.
Yeah.
You know, is that really a bar? No.
No.
You know, if you don't have no flow in your lyrics,
right,
it ain't lyrics to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I be saying, like, cause all I hear is, I be in the trap, yeah, yeah. Like, I've heard rap, you know what I'm saying? And it is real, like, even underground artists, like, you know how much music I get on my show that I don't play?
Right.
Cause, you know what I mean? Half of their songs, yeah. I'm like, hold on, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, oh man. It's called Team Backpack, J. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, Team Backpack. Yo, what happened? Yeah. I don't want to say what happened, but at the same time, what happened to Team Backpack? That was hard.
I need to go back on it because, I mean, when they first came out, I was like, okay, this is what it do. It seemed like the young people are starting to, you know, regenerate this thing. You know what I mean? But they, I mean, it seemed like they just put some back, you know? Yeah,
because they had like Sahara the Prince and a lot of dope rappers up there. A lot of dope rappers.
Yeah, man. Futuristic.
Yeah, my son put me on a Futuristic, to be real.
A couple of them there was like, yo, okay, he coming hard. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking I was going to see these artists maybe start doing their own albums of that nature, but you never really heard anything more from them, you know?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they put out, but see, they go back to what we were saying earlier, right? They put out albums like Futuristic, rappers like Odyssey, you know what I'm saying, that are dope. They put out albums and they put out dope music, but it's not on the radio. You know what I'm saying? So, so we'll feel like, well, there ain't no balance in hip hop. But really, if you want to think about it, it is. The fucked up thing is, we got to go and search for the balance. You feel me?
Well, people will make the argument about that they don't understand that, you know, when you have control of the airwaves, the majority of what people listen to in their homes, in their cars, you know, you're going to have control of the people based off the music that you're putting out there.
True.
And it's a shame because there's a tremendous amount of different genres of music. Like I don't watch regular TV. I got this little box that I work off of.
Yeah.
And it has music from all over the world.
Yeah. So
when people come in my crib, they hear stuff, they're like, where's that at? I'll be like, that's over in Nigeria, or
and
that's
it's dope. Yeah,
or
yeah.
Over in Europe, it'd be some dope ass music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel you.
And my mom, she told me a lot too. And people that travel, they say when they go over different places overseas, that's how their music is. It's open. They don't control it like they do over in the United States. So those people are getting a different feel, a different genre, different music. Over here, I guess that's why they call it trap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
They trap into this category, you know what I'm saying? And it's a closed-mindedness, man.
You know what? Speaking of which, and because I play artists from, you know what I'm saying, the UK, you know what I'm saying? I played artists from Peru, artists from Africa, Australia, right. You know what I'm saying? And do you think, in your opinion, because I ain't gonna lie, like from what I see, and put it like that, and what I hear, it's damn near like they appreciate the culture more over there than we do over here.
I have to say yes.
Yeah.
I have to say yes.
Yeah.
Because everything over here is money driven. You know?
True.
Everything is money driven. Because the thing that's a shame about it is a lot of these artists that's making this bullshit ass music.
Yeah.
If you get them on a personal, the majority of them have skills, ReeL. You'll be shocked.
True.
You'll be shocked. People don't know Nicki Minaj can sing her ass off.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know that. There's a lot of these artists that have like mad skills, but they have been put into a certain format, and the industry is telling them you need to act this way.
You know what? It's funny that you said that because I just spoke about that same exact thing. You know what I mean? With you know what I'm saying, the homie Shy that I just had on my show earlier, right? We was talking about what I can't remember. I think that might have been off air, but my point is, you know what I mean? There's a song with Triple Extension, you know what I'm saying, and Joey Badass, right? And it's got a boom bap beat, right? And they both are they spitting on it. Now we all know Joey Badass is a New York rapper, boom bap, and that's fine. But you would not expect Triple Extension to be spitting on it. Because
somebody told
that's
me
crazy.
Somebody told me that.
I'm gonna send you that song later. I swear to God, you're gonna be surprised.
Oh, okay, do that. I don't want to hear that.
I promise you will be surprised. I promise you.
Wow, that's a shame, man. That's a shame that they are not allowing these artists to be who they really are.
Yeah,
that's the problem. That's the whole point of doing music, is to express yourself.
That's what I thought. Self-expression. So, yeah.
What the hell's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely, man. And that's what I be saying. You know what I mean? I don't think they be understanding that because I feel like the industry, fuck the industry, but the industry got us so wrapped around they damn fingers that they gonna say this is what y'all gonna listen to. And if you listen to this, then you're not cool. Fuck being cool.
Right.
That's what hip hop has always been about. That's the base of hip hop is fuck being cool, fuck the rules. Fuck what they saying, we're gonna move this way. Now all of a sudden hip hop is all about, well, we gotta do this. Fuck that. You know what I mean?
That's all I'm doing, man. But you know the good thing about it is that, you know, with even though they still have control of it to certain capacity, you know, a lot of people can go independent. So you can put out what you want to put out. And you can pretty much promote yourself how you want to promote yourself.
True.
Will it get through? We don't know, but at least we're going down a path where they're kind of eliminating the industry. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to help. You know?
Very true. But before we get up out of here, D.Wynn, what you got? You know, what you got coming? What's new coming to the podcast other than ReeL coming to your podcast? But
yeah, I'm definitely going to touch base with you. We're going to keep this going.
Oh yeah.
I just want to continue to build on the structure of family, making sure that we pass down generational wealth is going to be very hard. We got some very critical times coming up, especially moving around here to 2020.
Indeed.
But it's all about the culture, man, bringing back the black culture to our people and our neighborhoods and our communities, and especially with our families, because we have lost it, man. And I'm going to continue to talk about different things when it comes to family structure, the standard, the code, the health, our music, running business, and I just want to keep it going. And I just want to put enough, positive ambition into our young people to do better for themselves coming down this road, because it's about to get real critical out here for a lot of us, man. So we gotta stay on top of things, you know.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. And for those that don't know, you know what I'm saying, where to find your podcast and everything like that, you know what I'm saying, let them know where they can find you at, because I need them to follow you, man, for real.
Well, I'm on Anchor.fm. I'm on all the Anchor, just, you know, distribute our podcasts on all different type of structures from iTunes and Breaker. So you can find me at Anchor.fm. I D.Wynn Legacy. And you can come on board. You can get involved with the podcast. I'm going to be doing some great things. I'm going to be having like interactive podcasts where people can get involved, and we're giving things away. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking for different ideas from different people so we can build a solid structure for a foundation for our futures, man.
That's what's good, man. You know what I'm saying? D.Wynn, a.k.a. I gave him the name tonight, D-Dub. You know what I mean? Appreciate you for stopping through. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it, man. And, you know what I mean? Whenever you need me to come on your podcast, I most definitely will. You know what I'm saying? Because I like what you're doing. I like what you speak on. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get it twisted now. I know more about life than just hip hop. But, you know what I mean? But, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it, man. And I would love, you know what I'm saying, if you come back to the show anytime.
I'm going to have you back, man. We got to keep this going. And like I said, when I came across your podcast, ReeL,
yeah,
I was like, thank you. Because I was searching hard, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it, man, because I checked yours out too. You know what I'm saying? And I love the fact that you're speaking on the things that we as a culture and we as a people really need to hear. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing that, man. And anything you need from me, brother, let me know.
I got some plugins that I'm going to be working with as far as the music thing too, man. So I'm going to be talking to you. All right?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy ReeL at the Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to, you know what I'm saying, again, appreciate my guest, you know what I'm saying, D.Wynn, aka D-Dub. You feel what I'm saying, for stopping through, man. Thanks, man.
I appreciate you, man. Good look out.
Always, man. Appreciate it, brother.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace. That's the shit that I be talking about right there. You know what I mean? I think those are my words always getting fucked up. But my point is, I think those are the discussions that we need to have within hip hop and just within life itself. You know what I mean? Now, again, y'all make sure y'all check out the homie D.Wynn, aka D-Dub, out. You know what I mean? And we gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna go check him out, and we gonna go talk on his podcast. And we wanna, you know what I'm saying? Let's get some more information. Let's get the information out there that needs to be heard. You know what I mean? It's your boy ReeL at the Real Hip Hop Show, where hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop. Man, holla at me. Peace.